evening, folks. Joe Baker with Trade Pilot Pro. I want to talk about a little bit about today's action and a lot about tomorrow and a lot about what's going forward. I was going to do some video on some trade setups, some techniques, but it doesn't really matter at this point because you can have all the techniques in the world. If we don't get a bill passed and get some relief into Wall Street, I don't think much is going to matter. So let's talk about that for a little bit. As you know, we're technical traders and we trade off the technicals, not off news. However, they're playing politics with this bill. This morning, one of the senators came out and said it's almost as good as done. It's 80% taken care of. And I guess apparently we had some breakdowns in the afternoon where I guess it's not. And McCain came out tonight saying that there is no deal at this point. They better act fast, okay? Because the stress right now on the financial markets is overwhelming, and it's only going to take so much, okay, before it cracks. And I think Paulson has made that clear. Bernanke has made that clear. Most traders have made it very clear, and I'm making it clear. Okay, if you go back to the earlier parts of my videos and how this whole daily levels thing started, it was due to my involvement in the finance industry and owning a mortgage company and knowing what was out there for paper. I saw this coming back many years ago, and it's been concerning me and actually keeping me up nights wondering how we're ever going to get out of this mess. So apparently Paulson and Bernanke think they have an idea. They're giving it their best shot, and we got to applaud them for that because at least they've come up with something. Now they're going to play politics with it, and I don't think the markets are going to be able to withstand the time it's going to take. I think the patient is very ill right now, and I think he needs some immediate attention. And I think that if they ignore the patient, I think he could go into cardiac. So anyway, let's get to these charts. This is a chart of the Dow Jones Industrials, and you can see how this market kind of thrusted up, gave the corrective wave down, the rethrust up, and we don't know what's going to happen here. However, we know we've got some major resistance right in this area, right at this level here, which is mostly looking for a correction wave down. Now, I want to mention a name to you. It's called double repo, and you guys can Google that. It's kind of a term that was coined by Joe DiNapoli, and you can do some reading on that, and I suspect you should do that once you finish the video. And this market here came up, did the thrust, and then came back down, and then thrust back up again, and then the corrective wave down. But that corrective wave down was a major correction, okay? And these two markets actually have something very similar in common. They're actually the same market. This is the Dow Jones Industrials on a monthly in 2008, and this is the Dow Jones on a monthly in 1929. And I just want to show you the amazing similarities to these markets here, and the patterns. You could almost overlay them. So at any rate, I just want to give that warning out there. And I will do the levels here just in case they come out tomorrow and they say they're almost there, and the markets tend to get a little bit of a rally. We'll know where the support and resistance lies. But I'm not sure what's going to happen to these markets. Come tomorrow afternoon, if there is no deal reached or what's being said about the deal. Everything hinges on this right now, folks. Okay, everything in this market hinges on this deal. So if you're short, you have to be extremely careful, because if they come out and they say we've reached a deal, you're going to get it. Okay, and if you're long and you're playing some type of a technical setup that looks like it's long, and they come out and there's more news that we've got more issues with getting this done, then you're going to get it too. So you have to be very, very, very cautious. Maybe the best way to trade this right now would maybe be with options, so you know what you can lose. Whereas with futures, it's unlimited. So, that might be something that you guys may want to look into. All right. Well, I just wanted to make this known. Just take a peek at these two charts, look at the similarities, and you better hope and pray that they come up with something, because I do not think these markets are going to hold much more of the unknowingness of this bill. Hold on one second. Okay, here we are. The line in the sand is 1214. I'm looking for a breakout. Hope we get one at 1221. Level at 1224.50, 1229.25, 1232.50, and the target is 1238.25. I got 1238.50 up there. Sorry about that typo, folks. Again, underneath that is 1210, 1207, 1203.50. Now we're in the 11s. 1198.50, 1194, 1188.75, and then the target would be 1186.50. All right, that would be tomorrow. Those would be the areas that you'd be looking for. Again, folks, you just have to be concerned. I cannot stress to you, and we've all been a part of it. I mean, we're all a piece of it. I'm sure most of you own homes, and we all wanted the American dream, and we partied for a long time. We partied from basically 2000 to 2008, and now it's time to pay the bill. And I think we're all kind of a piece of it, but it's something that shouldn't be taken lightly. And this is not a bailout. This is something that is structured to alleviate the pressure that is put on the system at this point in time, and hopefully they'll come up with something that will work, because I think the losses in jobs and GDP, and I mean we can go on and on and on and on and on, but they're gonna pale in comparison. Okay, I mean the 700 billion isn't even right. We're not writing a check for 700 billion. We're basically buying homes till we can stabilize the market, and then get rid of the assets. I mean, that's not it's more of an investment for the U.S. than it is a bailout. Though those homes have dropped in value considerably, but it's still not just giving the money away. I mean, we're going to lose $700 billion in market cap in this market, probably within the next day or two, if nothing's done. So, at any rate, guys, I will talk to you on Sunday night, and hopefully things will look better. However, I just don't have that warm and fuzzy feeling. Guys, please be careful out there. Trade with hard stops, and if you do not have to trade, get away from this market. It's depressing. And have fun with your family. Go somewhere if you can. Take care.